Remember I told you that I had some other stuff coming from Amazon and it wasn't here at the same time as the last one? Well, it came. And shocker. I ordered the wrong thing and on two of them. And one of them I just saw and I was like, I've never seen that before. I have to get it. And then the other one, turns out a 00 is not a 00. A 00 is actually like a 1 or a 2. So, highly disappointed in you, Praise. Because how dare you say you have a 00 and it doesn't even fit my middle finger? That, come on. So these are going back. And remember I said my pointer and my ring finger are the same size? And that way I run out of tips faster, the 3s. Oh, I found just a bag of 3s. This is part of the Prime Days sale. So I got me a pack of 50 of those. So I won't be running out of those with my kit. But I also thought it said Tipp-Ex Lite. And I need the Tipp-Ex Lite because the regular Tipp-Ex, it doesn't go down all the way back at the cuticle. So, oopsie poopsie. I got the half matte stiletto long. Right now all I have is the medium. See, right here. Stiletto medium. So, those have to go back. And then these two, they're not the lights. But this is the medium coffin. And that's the two shapes of nails that I mainly wear. So, I also wanted a short almond, but I can't find that in Tipp-Ex Lite. Maybe later. But, like I said, yes, you can keep these. That's great. Hi, my little hotties. At the beginning of this video, I'm just going to show you this is the last thing that I got that I actually wanted. It wasn't a misorder. I guess I'll just add this to the end of the video, but it's good to show you, and we'll go ahead and swatch them. I was running low on my neon cat eyes, just regular run-of-the-mill cat eyes, and I saw this brand, which I've seen a million times before on Amazon, and said, why don't we try that one? And that's what we're about to do. It was very cheaply priced, so I hope it doesn't have a strong smell, and I hope they're pretty okay. That would be great. And apparently they give you swatch sticks with it. And 2 magnets and a ring for your swatch sticks. And I have not seen swatch sticks like that. That's nice of them. I won't be using those, but it's nice. I want to see the opacity of these. Little information booklet, how to do certain cat eye magnet designs with the ones they provided. And these are 10 mils each. This is their fruit collection. It just looked like neon cat eyes to me. Really in there. And they are glass bottles. This is fuzzy. And let's see. $11.97, $98, $99. Okay, it goes from $11.94 to $11.99. So we'll go ahead and swatch these and see how nice they look. And of course, gotta get my magnet out because they are cat eyes. We're gonna start with $11.94, and it's by the brand Gellin. You got a cute little design on the bottles with a little butterfly and flowers. I don't know if you can see that, but this one is the blue. It's not really neon, but it's a brighter blue. It has quite a strong smell to it, unfortunately. Pretty strong. I'm only going to do one coat. Very reactive. With 2 coats of this, I'm sure you could get a nice opacity on it. I'm just doing the one because of how strong they smell. That's a nice purple. Very nice purple. I notice it's hard to find a regular purple in cat eye or gel polish in general. It looks like just your run-of-the-mill royal purple. I find that strange. Why is that the color that's hard to find? No, there is a hair in this, and I'm not going to dig her out. But yes, the reaction on these are very nice. Moving on to 1196. I'm doing them in order for you. Ooh, pretty little fuchsia pink. Yeah, these are not neon. They look neon online, but they're still nice colors. I actually think I'm gonna put these in a giveaway. Mainly because I can't do the smell, but that smell doesn't always bother everybody. It bothers me. So at least you'll see what's in that next giveaway. Okay, now this is a neon green. Very neon. Which is very unfortunate, because I don't have this color green. It's like a citron yellowish green in cat eye. Ugh. Yeah, okay, I might have to keep them. Just get another set of something less potent for the next person. It's an orange, an orangish red. I think they're going for red, but it's more like a coral red, I would say. Yeah, it's more coral than orange, so it's like a coral red. But you can tell they were going for red. Very reactive. And last but not least, $11.99. And this one is a golden yellow. I think it's just gold. Now, it is a cheaper brand that does not have names of the colors on it that I can see, just numbers. But yes, these are very reactive. And that yellow, oh, it's so pretty. These are very nice. And just this, it's the smell for me. So actually, I'm just gonna. I'm not gonna do them in a giveaway because how strong they smell. I'm not gonna do that to nobody. The colors I would recommend. The smell, not so much. So, if smells don't bother you, then go for it. It's worth the price. That the smell, I can't do it. It's a little stronger than Born Pretty. Born Pretty, it's up there in the strong factor. These are a little more so. So, if you like these colors and smell doesn't bother you, I would definitely go for this one. think what's going to end up happening is I'm going to keep this one and I don't know, maybe toss the other ones. I don't know, because that one's so unique and I can't find it anywhere else. But like I said, this is supposed to be their fruit collection. So that's supposed to be green apple, that's cherry, I forget what that one is. You got blueberry, raspberry, and grape or something. But yeah, this is supposed to be their fruit collection. It looks like they've just used, it's not quite silver, it's like a lighter color of what's in it. So like a lighter green, a lighter red, a lighter gold color for the magnetic pieces. Like I said, the smell doesn't bother you. Great price, great product. Another coat and that would be good to go. You wouldn't see through it. But to each his own. Oh, I just wanted to put this in this last video that I made with the update about the nail tips, or with the nail tips, not the update yet. And now you've seen everything that I got. Until I get my replacements for my nail tips that don't fit because I hit the wrong thing, and a refund for those appraised tips. I'm just so disappointed in that. For as much as they cost, they should have a wide range of sizes. Not everybody has petite hands. I'm sorry, they just don't. They should make bigger sizes. If I had the money to put into it, I would open a nail tip company with bigger sizes, because you have men that like to wear nails that have bigger hands. You have women with wider thumbs. A club thumb, which fortunately that's not what I have, but it affects more women than men. Those are wider. You know, they should consider these things. They could be hitting a whole new market. You wouldn't have to custom build nails on thumbs that are club thumbs or too wide. When I used to go to the nail shops, they would just put their biggest size on my thumb and build from there, and luckily they knew what they were doing with some acrylic, because the sides that weren't covered, they just did that, but they were always weaker because there wasn't enough coverage. So that would be the first nail I break almost all the time. It's not right. But if I had the money, that's what I would do. So if anybody out there has the money, there is a huge market not being tapped into unless you buy drag queen nails, and those are not tips. They're not half tips, they're all full coverage, and no, and they're extremely expensive. They're like $40 for like a set of, I think it was 24. They're already pre-done, they're not even clear, and they don't even sell them on Amazon anymore. So, and they labeled them as drag queen nails. Well, you know what? Not everybody in drag that's a man wants to wear nails. Some people just like wearing nails, and they don't have to dress in full drag. And if they are in full drag, good for them. But I met a nurse the other day. He's a man, dresses like a man, has his beard, his everything, but he had long acrylic nails on. And if he had bigger hands, I'm sure the tips weren't fitting. They're hard to find those tips big enough. And I know they make a double and triple zero tip, but you have to pay out the button back to get them and hope that they're as big as they say they are. And no, I don't want to stick a toenail tip on my finger. It's not long enough and it's too wide. So, just saying, huge market. Oh, that's all for now. I'll let you get back to the video I have. Bye. And this. I've never had these tips before, but that's not why I got them. Not the brand. I've heard a lot about the brand. Never have, but this is 480 tips, 16 sizes. I'm going to show you why I got them. Now, I've never seen anybody else use these. Doesn't mean they haven't, but I've never seen them, so I thought I'd show them to you. They're half tips, but what makes them unique is, oops, where did I drop that? Oh, what makes them unique is the shape of them. See how it's not a moon shape? See? It comes to like a peak. So when you put it on your nail, it looks like this. Can you see that? So you've got this triangle, and that's a size 0. And that size 0 fits me more than sidewall to sidewall. And on top of that, these are super thick. Like, they're not, like, you can bend them, but you can feel at the tips here, they're super thick. So really, if all you want to do is put this on and put an overlay of just like hard gel here, or maybe some polygel or acrylic, you wouldn't need much at the tip, because the tip of this is super thick. It gets thinner as it comes back here. It is matted in there. It's not textured, it's just matted. So yeah, you're supposed to glue that part to your nail. And that's the half tip. And honestly, this fits better than most regular tips that I've ever bought. And it wasn't expensive, even without the Prime deal. These were a good price. So I'm happy about that. And that they fit my thumb, super happy about that. The numbers are back here, so by the time you glue this on, either with gel or regular glue, that's gonna disappear. That is just, I love the shape of these. Now I fear for half tips, all I can buy now is Nova Ova, because these are perfect. The shape of them, the length of them for the most part, unless I want some really long nails, I have tips for that. I have some XL nail tips I still need to finish using, but that's not too bad. And if you're gonna do a set and then fill them and let it grow out, still not too bad. And it's a sharp stiletto. It's not rounded, it's not a little flat on the end. I'm liking them. I really am. This is a size 5. Yeah, a little too small. A little too big for my pinky. Let's see, I normally wear a 3. And that's a little too big for that. So actually, let me see, a 4. Yeah, these sizes are bigger. And I'm always complaining about the thumb not fitting me. Yeah, I wear 4 this time. Always complaining about that. So, if these are fitting my thumbs, they are a good size. They are oversized. This is an 11, and see, it's too small for my pinky. So, let me try a 10. This is an 8. 8 fits it perfectly. But it goes all the way to, this is super tiny. It goes all the way to a size 16. No, that's a 15, I'm sorry. So 0 to 15. And you know, if you have smaller nail beds, you could wear that. I mean, I can't, clearly, but you could. I'm very happy with this purchase. I just figured I'd get them, see what the sizing was like, and if they didn't fit, you know, send them back. Like I'm gonna have to send these other 3 back. So Appraise, if your 00 is fitting me like that, your 000 is not gonna fit my thumb either, because I'll show you. If you have Appraise tips, this kind of gives you a judge on how big my thumbnail is. so you know what not to get if you have a big thumbnail. I'm going to push it all the way to this side. This is a 00. Look how much of my nail's still out. Can you see that? All of this is still out. Now, same 00, middle finger. Push it all the way to the side. There's some sidewall showing. So, yeah, if their 0 is bigger than the 00, then clearly, I mean, just look at it there. It's bigger than my pointer finger, but not by much. So this is like a normal size 3. They're 00. Like, well, a normal size 2. And their 0, forget about it. That's probably my pointer. Just about, yeah. I cannot imagine the 00 fit my thumb. I mean the 000. So yeah, these are going back. And if you can see on the box there, it is a 00. Even says so on the tips. I like this box. It's heavier duty than most, but nope. I am upset with Appraise because I was so excited about getting Appraise tips. They do not fit me. Everybody's talking about the 00 and 000. 000 is not going to fit me. But these, and the shape of these, I think I'm going to stick with these. If I can find that shape, because it actually, when you're putting it on, it feels more sturdy than your half, like most tips look like this. You know, you got your half moon going on. And then, you know, this is my XXL, by the way, or XL. And that feels okay, you know, that's what you're used to. But with the other one, it covers so much more of your natural nail. It's almost like it's more stability for you. Like if you hit this, and the majority of the stability is from here to here, you're gonna do some lifting to your nails. That's what I've done to most of my nails. There's lifting. And then like the nails will separate from each other and it's like layers. With this one, you've got more of that nail tip on the nail. So, you know, it's like basically half the nails being covered by this nail tip. I say it's more stability. And the fact that these tips are so thick at the end. Do I think you could wear them clear? Possibly. You know, I don't know how it looks with the top coat on it and underneath. I don't see probably why you couldn't. And since they're already matte, you don't have to buff them. They're already matted inside, so you don't have to do anything to that. Yeah, I'm happy with these tips. My next set of nails will be made with these tips. Very happy with this purchase. As a matter of fact, so happy with the money I get from sending these back. I'm gonna look for the same well as these, you know, with the triangle in. I don't know what you call that other than a well, but in the coffin shape or a longer one, because I really like these. I suggest you get them. For the price, how many you get, and the durability, you should try these. But my next nail video that I put nails on, I'm using these. So thank you for stopping by. And when I get my other stuff back in, I'll let you see them, because I'm not even going to open those. They're getting returned. So please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Have a wonderful day, week, month, year. And I'll see y'all later, hopefully next time. Bye, my little eyes.